It's not just the elements and the animals you should be wary of. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most haunted forests in the world. For this list, we're looking at famous forests from around the world that are allegedly haunted.
It's been around for so long, and I think it's something that, we can see, that we can pass down.
As long as the land with no life has a legend that lives.
Number 10. Daring Woods. Due to several reports of blood-curdling screams at night, the Daring Woods are also known as the Screaming Woods. The forest is located in Plugly, Kent, which is said to be the most haunted village in Britain. But it's not just the screams that alarm visitors. Some have also reported hearing mysterious whispers, Lost style, as well as ghostly footsteps. Highwayman Robert Du Bois was killed there in the 18th century, so maybe it's him.
It was a figure in a long black coat with the collar right up. Looked like it had riding boots on. And it went across the road, through the edge, and I just ran.
The woods are world-renowned and have been featured in a number of TV shows, including Ghost Hunters International and Top Gear.
Where are we anyway?
We are in the Screaming Woods.
Nice.
Number 9. Pocomoke State Forest. This forest can be found in Maryland, situated between the small town of Snow Hill and Pocomoke City. It has quite the reputation in Maryland, and locals warn that the forest should not be entered at night.
But by night, the forest is very thick, and there are more stories about hauntings in this forest than any other one single place in Maryland, and they go on for 200 years.
There have been reports of women screaming and babies crying. It's also home to some creepy urban legends. They include mysterious fireballs and various tales of people going missing or winding up dead. One tale starts with a couple running out of gas in the forest at night. The boy stepped out and the girl fell asleep, despite scratching noises on the car roof. When she woke, she discovered her boyfriend hanging by his feet over the car. Number 8. The Island of the Dolls. To those of you who find dolls creepy, look away now. Located south of Mexico City, in the woods and channels of Xochimilco, is an abandoned island littered with dolls.
It looks like a scene from a horror movie. Hundreds of dolls strung up and hanging from trees.
Some of these dolls can be found in the island's cobwebbed and bug-infested buildings, but most are seen hanging from the trees. The story of the dolls dates back to the 1950s, when the landowner, Don Julian Santana Barrera, began hanging them in the trees to ward off spirits.
In Mexican culture, there are a lot of legends about dolls. People believe that they can trap evil spirits and stop them from harming anyone.
One particular spirit was that of a drowned girl, whom Santana Barrera believed was haunting him and his land.
Ready?
No, I'm not ready for this. Oh! Whoa! Bro! Come here!
Oh my God.
Number 7. Whichwood Forest. England's Whichwood Forest has a long and storied history. Located north of Witney, Oxfordshire, it's believed that the Whichwood area has been inhabited since 3000 BC and was once a part of an ancient Roman road network.
I applaud you. You're about to enter Rome as a blood-stained conqueror, and yet you look as calm as a cup of water.
I'm glad I appear, son.
It's said that the forest is haunted by the ghost of Amy Robsart, the wife of Earl of Essex Robert Dudley.
Amy Robsart was the wife of Robert Dudley. Now, he was Elizabeth I's great favourite, so much so that it was rumoured that they planned to marry, despite the fact that Robert already had a wife.
Robsart died under mysterious circumstances, and according to legend, Dudley later encountered her ghost in Whichwood Forest. He unexpectedly died just a few days later. And anyone who sees the spirit of Amy Robsart in Whichwood will suffer the same fate. Number 6. Dao Hill of Kurseong. Located roughly 20 miles or 30 kilometers from Darjeeling, India, is a place called the Dao Hill of Kurseong. This location houses beautiful tea plantations, orchid gardens, and a dense forest. However, it supposedly also houses many evil and paranormal entities. These include the ghost of a headless boy, a mysterious red eye that peers at visitors, and a lady clad in gray. The location also contains the Victoria Boys High School, a century-old school that's said to be haunted with mysterious footsteps and ominous whisperings. This area sounds super creepy, and to be honest, it had us chilled at Headless Ghost Boy.
Clumsy fool! It's a head, not a bowling ball!
Number 5. Devil's Tramping Ground.
A short walk in the woods will show you that growth is one of nature's great forces.
With a name like Devil's Tramping Ground, you best believe the place is haunted. This isn't a forest itself, but a place within a forest. It's actually a barren circle of ground located in Bear Creek, North Carolina.
A 40-foot near-perfect circle. Look closely. No trees, no growth, but a story that's grown for 3 centuries.
The Tramping Ground is a popular camping spot, but it's said to be the location where the devil comes out of the earth, plots his schemes, and brings evil into the world. Hence the Devil's Tramping Ground.
People believe that the devil comes to Chatham County, and he comes at night and walks in a circle and plans all sorts of meanness and mischief.
Of course, the local community has more than its fair share of creepy stories regarding the barren circle, and will tell you that dogs whimper and moan whenever they near it.
Cujo, what's the matter?
Number 4. Whichwood Forest. Located to the west of Cluj-Napoca, Romania, this forest is a popular recreation destination, as it's home to trails, a biking park, and locations for airsoft and archery. However, it's also a popular tourist destination due to its links to the paranormal.
We went there, and there's a little circle in the middle of the forest where no vegetation grows, no trees, and that circle is said to be a portal to the spirit world.
The forest is colloquially known as the Bermuda Triangle of Romania due to the range of bizarre occurrences that take place within its boundaries. It was a popular UFO hotspot in the late 60s and early 70s, and modern visitors have reported disembodied screams, ghosts, unexplainable marks and burns on their skin, and feelings of intense anxiety.
They also claimed they felt they were being watched the entire time and that they heard mysterious crying and giggling that could not be explained.
It's also home to some irregularly shaped trees, which certainly don't help with those anxious feelings. Number 3. Epping Forest. We're returning to England yet again for Epping Forest, located between Essex and the Greater London area. Unfortunately, the forest's proximity to London has turned it into a crime hotspot. Dozens of people have been killed in the forest throughout the years. Highwaymen ran rampant back in the day, and it's locally known as a burial ground for murder victims. Perhaps it's this violent history that caused the forest to become haunted. Many people have reported strange noises and ghostly apparitions throughout the years. And the spirit of highwayman Dick Turpin was allegedly spotted by the Most Haunted team during a live broadcast in the forest.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go! Let me go!
Come on, breathe!
Number 2. The Black Forest. The Black Forest isn't so much a forest as it is an entire mountain range located in the southwest of Germany. Due to its age and wide expanse, the Black Forest has become the subject of numerous urban legends and fairy tales.
So, this is where you guys live?
Yeah! We're the guardians of this grotto.
These include tales of supposed water nymphs, a large gathering of Celtic ghosts in a local graveyard, and an ancient king who lives underwater and drags women into his watery grave.
This joke has gone far enough!
Part of the forest's creepiness can also be attributed to its thick and dense fir trees, which shadow the ground in perpetual darkness.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Freetown State Forest. This 5,000-acre forest can be found in the southeastern portion of Massachusetts. Despite its beauty, the forest has reportedly been linked to cult activity in the past, which includes instances of animal sacrifice and ritualistic murder. It's also part of the so-called Bridgewater Triangle, a 200 square mile or 518 square kilometer area that's allegedly home to various paranormal phenomena. These include sightings of Bigfoot and UFOs, ghosts and poltergeists, various Native American curses, and giant creatures known as thunderbirds.
So he's the real reason I came to America.
It's a certifiable hodgepodge of paranormal goings-on. So if that's your thing, then you owe it to yourself to visit.
Everything had to be my way. And this is where we've ended up. And it's all because of me that we're here now.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.